They had a good one last year. They're only going to get better. They started out a little slow, picked up at the end of the year, played great ball, and if I'm not mistaken, stomped the shit out of whoever they played in the bowl game. I knew they were going to beat them, but people didn't necessarily see it coming. I think they won. Or did they allow that team to come back? I can't remember. Was it Penn State? Was it Pedophile State? I can't remember. But they had a really good season once it got going. You know what I'm saying? For Microwave, Murder Maze was fire. Puffy Maze was more like pepper spray. That's hysterical. Let me read that again. Murder Mace was fire. Puffy Mace was more like pepper spray. Yeah, but damn, man, to do that to yourself, it's terrible. Sluggo says he won. Damn, LOL. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what he's referring to exactly. From RC, Maze being better than Little Yachty says a lot about most of these crab rappers of today. I don't know who the fuck that is, RC, but I feel you. Oh, wait a minute. We got Miss Thorny Switch on the train. What's going on, Thorny? Thank you for coming aboard. Thorny Switch is football passionate, very knowledgeable about the game of football. So much so that when she first came in the TDSS chat, she didn't have an avatar up, so we didn't know who it was. We thought it was a dude just because of her knowledge of the game and talking about it. Her conversation was no different than anybody else that watched the game and, was knowledgeable about it. So until she put that avatar up to let us know that she was a woman, we had no idea. Just letting you know how knowledgeable she is about the sport she loves. Also a fan of Georgia. And I'm still holding out hope that Thorny Switch is going to give us that show that she has on Spreaker that I'm going to keep promoting. Hopefully the contracts will get signed, but everybody, she has a show on Spreaker. Be sure to check out. Also Real Cast Ranger. Let's give it up for that. Thank you for coming aboard, Thorny Switch, and be sure to check out on Spreaker.
What's up, folk? Football season is here, and so is the Thorny Switch Show. She talking Georgia, she talking football, she talking a whole lot of stuff. On Spreaker.com, Realcast Radio. If you missed it, here's what you missed.
I want a program that wins. That's what I want. So screw you and what you think, screw your friends and what they think. Screw everybody in your family and what they think about you. As long as we win, gosh darn it, that's all that I care about. I will bring food. Okay, Jungle? I want titles too, Jungle. I'm tired of being the gorgeous bridesmaid looking at all these other women get married. I want to get to the office with my UGA Bulldogs, okay? I have needs too, sir.
Thanks for coming aboard, Thorny Switch. I just love playing that. I know she's been on hiatus for a long time, man, but I'm holding out hope. Holding out hope. Microwave says that USC love just like Leinart, Sanchez, and Barkley. All bums. Yes, sir. True enough. I wanted to do you a little bit, man. I love when Microwave do that. What? I ain't gonna steal your bit. I gotta listen to your show for that, though. Bums! That's how Microwave say that shit. From, wait, let me see. From Sluggo. More manufacturing. Oh, yeah. More manufacturing what they want to happen. Zero credibility. Zero, man. And that's what the media does. They want to see that shit happen, so they start writing about it. From That Bad DJ. Little Yachty, is he an animaniac? Laughing my ass off, cuz, said Yachty. Hey, cuz, I don't give a fuck what his name is.
Motherfucker.
Who fucking cares? He can't rap.
Motherfucker.
No, I don't know his name, dude. I don't know any new artists. All this new shit and I don't know none of these ninjas. Because none of their music is worth listening to. I don't know who the fuck he is. Whatever, what's his fucking name? Was it Yachty or something? Okay, whatever. Yatsky, whatever. Fuck out. Who gives a fuck? Give a damn. Garbage ass rapper. How about that? Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Oh, is that what? Were those the names of the Animaniacs? I used to watch that too. I didn't remember their names though. Y'all was really into it. From Truck D. Little Yachty does the commercials with LeBron James. He wears the red head beads in his head. Yachty. Okay, what the fuck ever, man. That's cool. Microwave was saying, laugh my ass off, That Bad DJ. Yakko and Wacko and Dot. I remember Dot. Those are the Animaniacs, right? Okay. Well, joke's on me. Cuz was spitting his entire line like he would for Outkast or Tupac, LOL. What you talking about? Thorny Switch. Damn, let me add you, Buster. This is my tablet list, sir. From Thorny Switch. I see you, ass play, Clay. Thought it would come in here. From Microwave. Why y'all bullshitting? Silk the Shocker is one hell of a basketball player. Okay, he might be. I'm glad because he ain't worth a damn as a rapper. He ain't worth a damn. Did you play him or something, Microwave? Well, that's cool. That's cool. He can do that. What's going on out of here, man? Okay, my bad. From 334 Bama Boy. The word out of Tuscaloosa is that Jalen Hurt will be more of a problem this year. I can't wait. Yeah, he had a hell of a spring game too, and I meant to mention that as well. He had a hell of a spring game from what I hear. So yeah, your squad is looking like they're ready, sir. Your squad is looking like they're ready. And you got a second-year Jalen Hurt ready to rock and roll. So no doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, that's a personal conversation from RC. I made the mistake of buying Silk the Shocker CD back in the day, and after listening to 3 songs, I decided to turn that CT into a coaster. That's all it was good for. But hold on, man. The only problem with that is you had to keep it for the 2 songs with Mystical. It ain't my fault, and there was one more, but for whatever reason, I can't remember it. But there were 2 songs with Mystical, and just for that reason alone, you had to keep that CD. From Clay Davis. Thorny, I'm glad you gave me a personal name. Once again, married. Clay trying his best to wiggle out of there. From That Bad DJ, Diddy hasn't had a solid rapper since Biggie. He tried to sign the Locks but screwed them over. Yeah, that's what I heard, because they were trying to get out of there, right? I did hear about that. Something about his contract, is a little advantageous for him. From Thorny Switch, Ass Play Clay trying to low key diss. He knows I don't fuck with married men, especially those that like. Lord have mercy. I shouldn't let this thread start. Okay, I'll read the chat. You know what? That is so. Should I do this? Should I really? Okay, Thorny, I'll read the chat. Ass Play Clay trying to low key diss. He knows I don't fuck with married men, especially those that like ass play. Allegedly, Thorny, that's not necessarily true. You're just trying to joke. And okay, look, Therese had a story. For some reason, you know what, Clay, you did this to yourself, man. Clay brought up eating ass for some random ass reason, and it took off in the chat because I got a chat room full of freaks. And one thing led to another, and from a lot of jokes, he got dubbed. Thorny dubbed him Ass Play Clay. And it was just funny, and so it kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Then there were other people calling him Clay Ass is good Davis as well. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently from the chat he was, sending out, I believed his motto was
ass is good. Evil's good and ass is good. And if you get your piece of evil ass, whoo!
Thorny Switch says no show. Oh, so you're not going to do a show, period, huh? Okay, I'll quit holding out hope then. Thorny said no show with a bunch of O's, so no, she's not going to give us a show. That's the pilot episode. That's all we got. We got to go back and listen. From Clay Davis, Thorny, how am I sneak dissing? You came up with the name, and thus you want a brother to ass play with you. I didn't mean to read that. My bad. Moving on. From Big Apple Bastard, Jimmy Crow of theScore.com got Sam Darnold of USC as the leading Heisman Trophy winner. Jackson and Francois weren't mentioned. That's him, Jimmy Crow. Yeah, that's what I heard, in that article. I don't know if you put that up there before I mentioned it, but yeah, Jimmy Crow is the one that wrote that. Sam Darnold. I couldn't remember his damn first name for nothing. But yeah, Jackson and Francois right there. And then you got Hurt. You got Jackson, you got Francois. It doesn't make any sense if you're talking about projecting and where they're at and the teams they're on. It doesn't really make sense where they have them at from a projection standpoint. Not to me anyway. A little back and forth, man. Really? From Thorny Switch, if you chomp on a I'm sorry, chomp. Really? If you chomp on your lady booty, Clay, that's cool. Oh boy. From Clay Davis, Thorny, no deflection, baby. I only give true facts. Okay, man, y'all are wild. Back and forth. From Thorny Switch, they haven't had spring game, have they, Bama? Yeah, I think they did. They actually did have their spring game, Thorny, if I'm not mistaken. I think they did. Clay Davis says, who bought a Silk album on purpose? I did back in the day because he had 2 songs with Mystical. That one he had where Mystical had 2 songs on it, I bought that one because Mystical was that fire. And this is way before, it wasn't as easy to get individual songs. It's not like now when you can download and all that good ish. So, you know, if there was some 2 or 3 songs you like, you go ahead and buy a CD, depending on who you are anyway. Well, I did anyway. But yeah, Mystical was fire enough for me to get those 2, and then I discovered he was garbage. So, yeah. Oh, it was a scrimmage. Okay, it wasn't a spring game. I stand corrected. Okay, thank you, Bama boy. Okay, that's what they were saying. He showed out in the scrimmage. Okay, cool. Chomp. Yeah. That bad DJ says, fuck Alabama. O-H-I-O, sir. I-O. Yeah. The Ohio State University. Yep. This is the Underground Railroad Show with .NinjaOnSpeaker.com. I appreciate everybody coming aboard, man. No doubt about it. All right, man, we're going to get... No, we're not. One more thing in college football. A little side note. I know this isn't being talked about much. Baker Mayfield pleaded not guilty to public intoxication. I don't know if anybody knows about the story. They really didn't talk about it much, but if I'm not mistaken, public intoxication, that's pretty dry. If I'm not mistaken, he was either driving or he was out and about. Either way, he kind of ran from the police and got caught. Let's just say that. At the very least, he ran from the police and got caught. And they're really downplaying the story. You really haven't heard much about it. Must be nice for him. But Baker Mayfield, another thing about him, good ball player, by the way. Great ball player, by the way. But he played, he's a complete quarterback. He can run and throw, complete quarterback as opposed to a single threat counterparts. But, that skill set is always a little more appreciated when it comes in the form of a colonizer. So when he plays that way, when he's braggadocious, when he's loud on the sideline, cussing the other team out, doing all types of celebratory things, being in people's face, being unsportsmanlike, as they would call a ninja, it's being written off as, oh God, he's passionate. I tell you what, if you don't want a guy like that on your team, then I don't know what you want in a football player. But, you get that benefit of a doubt when you're a Baker Mayfield. If you're somebody else, you're arrogant, you're a distraction, you're a me guy. I digress. At any rate, Baker Mayfield pleaded not guilty to public intoxication. So he wasn't driving, but he was doing something. Obviously, the police were trying to get to him. He tried to run away. They caught him. It was really a lot more. There was a lot more to it than just a simple public intoxication. You notice how they're not going into details. They just letting it slide. If you're a colonizer, you get a pass. If you got melanin, you get in your ass. That's why Baker Mayfield can run and celebrate and taunt. That's the word, taunt. Which I think that's stupid. You can't taunt a grown-ass man. My bad. Apologize for clearing my throat on there. But you can't taunt a grown-ass man, but that's what they say when, you're a ninja and you're doing it, because they look at you and they're offended by you doing that. He does it. It's cool. At any rate, he actually did have a big problem with getting caught with the police, what he was doing, getting ran down and all this, trying to evade them. So now he's pleaded not guilty, so we'll see how that goes. But what I want you to pay attention to, and if you don't know already, this is what I'm always going to point out. Watch how they don't cover this damn story. You're not going to hear shit about it. They're going to keep it quiet, so it's not a big deal. It's not in the news. It's not a distraction. It's not something that people are paying attention to, so they want to make sure they punish him properly. He's going to get a slide. He's going to get a light little sentence. He's going to be right back on the field, talking, bragging, throwing his hands up, being celebratory, which I like, but my only point is when he does it, it's cool, it's accepted. It's not a bad thing. Just another way you get a damn slide if you are a colonizer. You get to be braggadocious. You get to spike. You get to cuss at the other sideline. And the announcers think it's funny, and they giggle, and they point to you, and they say, oh, God, he is so passionate. So shout out to Baker Mayfield being able to get away with shit, because if you are a colonizer, you get a pass. If you got melanin, they get in your ass. So it is what it is, man. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Let me finish up with this. I try not to look at the damn chat because I'll get distracted. So my bad for doing that. But yeah, Baker Mayfield thing kind of slid under the radar because they wanted to, not because it wasn't a big story. All right, man. This is the Underground Railroad Show with .NinjaOnSpeaker.com. We're going to read the rest of this chat. I'm going to get ready to take a break, and I'm going to come back in, and we're going to do a little impromptu subject matter. As a matter of fact, I'll set it up before I get out of here, man, so we can get a little reaction going. And then we're also going to give out the colonizer of the week before we get out of here. So I appreciate everybody coming aboard, and let's read a little bit of this chat. From Big L. I think Clemson scored again on Ohio State University. Damn.
Motherfucker.
Shut up, dummy.
Big L. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Big L.
Kiss my entire ass.
Hey, Big L.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
I'm not bitter about that game at all. From Thorny Switch, nope, Ninja, you just said I was football knowledgeable. LOL. I did, didn't I? Damn it. Use my own words against me. Touche. From That Bad DJ, Ohio motherfucking State.